Welcome, one and all, who have not expected to hear my voice. Welcome to Deccas video, or Xylantos's video, or Deccas with glasses, or Deccaduck, or Decca 2020, or any of the other Whipperboy, or any of the other names that he may or may not go by. The many faces of Deccas. Anyway, I am commentating his F2 video that he chopped up together, hacked up together, I should say. No, it's fine. Right, so he's doing a quali run. I think that's how this works. I haven't played this game in a little while. Looking pretty clean so far. I'm not sure if hitting those apexes and exits unsettle the car, but potentially he may be hitting those a little better. This is weird for me to commentate someone else's video, I'm going to be completely honest. Really a bit slow, but the entry was good into there, so he's getting a really good run out down the straight here. That corner is actually one that's really hard to nail, and I'm somewhat of an expert through there, I like to think anyway. No, it's very clean. This is a very clean lap, actually. Just watching all these corners. Oh, it comes out a little bit wider there. That's a nice little pro strat there. That's not something I do. Okay. Hits the apex nicely, comes out wide, and then down the final straights. There's no ERS or anything like that, so just flat to the floor. Nice entry and exit. Probably could have come out a little wider potentially, but other than that, all in all, that's pretty friggin' clean. So he comes across the line somewhere. I can't see what that is on my screen. So that looks to be the order. I didn't see where he was. He gridded up somewhere. 13th. Oh, okay. It's not great. Deccas, if I'm honest. I can't read these names. I'm really sorry. The quality of my preview window is terrible. But he's 13th on the grid. We're going to have 5 red lights. He's got, is that Juzzy in front of him? Oh, good grief. I honestly don't know. Hang on. And that was a really good getaway as he already moves up into 12th position, comes up beside a Racing Point. I don't know what that is. The pink car.
Going on.
He's going to go 3 wide into the first corner. I'm not so sure about that move, although everyone else seemed to make it work around him as he gets knocked by the Renault or Renault-esque car, which isn't amazing. He kind of just yeeted himself in there. He's got someone on his outside. He's got cars close behind him as well. Can he hold off the car around the outside? They're going to go side by side. He's pushing the other car out wide, but he's still holding on. Is he going to battle him through the S's here? No, he lets off. And who's that, passer now? I can't see these effing names. But whatever that car is, he's let him through. So, relatively cleanly as the bloody pink car dives him down the inside. I'm not sure about that move, mate. But, alright. Deccas is being very lenient, very gracious in letting these people through. Followed a bit close behind. It looked like there was a bit of a tap as a couple of people go wide. It's an interesting track line there, boys. Is he going to merge? Is he going to merge? There we go. Finally, as we've got someone else down the inside now. Deccas is just dropping places like I drop my pants every time I'm not going down that road. Okay, down to 14th. So technically he's only dropped 1 position as we're about to wrap up the first lap here. Ooh, had to avoid running up the back of that one. That was very, very quick, very smart by Deccas there to avoid, but he has lost a position to 2 people now, the orange car and the blue car. I think the blues are dams. I don't know much about F2, but he's got a car on his inside now. This is not a great start for Deccas. He loses out to the other dams. I think that's a wire up as he gets dragged back by the hand of God. I'll take that back, thank you very much. Right, so interesting first lap. He's kept it clean though, kept his nose clean, hasn't lost a front wing, which is good. As I say that, he looks like he may have almost done it there. Maybe he gets a little knock or loses back end a little bit, lost a bit of traction there and a bit of a tank slapper, but manages to hold on to wire it up behind. Should mention that we're running on the softs. Or is it still the Super Sauce in S2? Oh my god, as Wired Up just completely loses his fucking plate, and spills everywhere. Absolutely perpendicular to the rest of everybody else. Okay, so this is lap, what are we on? Oh, the end of lap 2, okay. As he's got Maserati in front of him. Maserati's a good driver, so he's not going to give this one away easily. We've got DRS now. He's gaining, he's going to have him into the corner. Is Maserati going to give him enough space through the turn? He's still holding on, he's right side by side. Deccas has maybe lifted off there a little bit and let the room back to Maserati, but a good little battle there for P15. Thinks about a move down the inside, but thinks better of it. He's still side by side, and he's not going to have a go into the S's here. It'll be a bit dangerous. And he lets off and continues on down the road. There's a bit of a battle going on up ahead as we take a massive dive! And another car goes absolutely sideways. If that hadn't happened, that would have been P15. That was a great move there by Deccas. Just very unfortunate to get cucked by the car ahead. Check your MFD. This corner can be make or break, this one. You can gain a lot of speed down here as we've got DRS, but so too does the car ahead. And so not much doing through here, but they go side by side. Did they touch? They did, as Maserati loses the back end, but that's a position for Deccas. Thank you very much, as he's now on the attack with the car ahead. It's the exact same position we were in 2 laps ago. What is going to happen here? He backs off a lot there and cedes the position for the moment. So actually lost a lot of time through there. As we're now coming up to lap 4, still on the back of, I'm pretty sure that's Pass NL or whatever that dude's name is. Oh, sayonara, see you later, free position, thank you. Bow, 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 bow. As he dives almost 2 cars.
Caution turn 7.
Holds on.
Did I do it? I'm
Bit
sorry.
of a tank slapper, as there's just so much happening. He's got another free position. Up into 13th. Again, keeping it clean. Really important here. You lose that nose and then suddenly you pit unnecessarily. Speaking of pitting unnecessarily or boxing at all, he's coming in at the end of this lap, if you may or may not have heard from Jeff, which I don't because Jeff doesn't exist on my fucking game. Okay, so this is Lord Unicorn, I think, ahead, who we're battling. We've got DRS, but so does Lord Unicorn, so he is going to be side by side coming to the corner. He brakes very late. They're still side by side. Lord Unicorn not giving the position up easily. Does cede the position coming to the S's though, which is the smart decision. Lap 5, or end of lap 5 now, we're coming in. Very slow into the pits there, Deccas. We don't see the pit change, but out we come. So he's going for the one-stop strategy here. He's on the mediums. That's the yellow one now, isn't it? It's the mediums, or are they still considered the softs in F2? Either way, going on one-stop. This is the harder compound, I believe. P17 at the moment, with, as a Dams car ahead goes very wide. Again, I think it's a Dams car. So free position, thank you very much. We'll take it.
Driver in front.
They've just entered the pits. They're on fresh mediums. The time last lap was a 1:48.8.
Okay, so the undercut with Lord Unicorn hasn't worked. The overcut has worked for Lord Unicorn, so now he's going to have to get this move done again. Side by side, but Lord Unicorn's got a better run down the straight. Goes to defend the middle, decides for the racing line. Deccas not quite there. He's got a better exit though, but he's gonna have to give that one to him through the S's, I think. But very good battle between these two here for P14. Right, so we're on lap, what's this, lap 9. All looking pretty clean here through the moment. A bit of a gaggle ahead of us. Hopefully they don't crash into each other, or hopefully they do for some free positions. That'd be excellent. Again, this corner is really important if you want a good exit through here. We had to run down the straight. The tank slapper! Oh, he's absolutely gone, ladies and gentlemen. Taking out the DRX sign. No DRS for you. And loses a ton of positions. That is so unfortunate. Lap 10 now. Battling away with Wired Up, who's managed to get around us. We're now in P16. He's had a bad exit though, so Deccas is going to fang it around the outside. Wired Up graciously giving away that one. Probably could have held on, but I think the two of them may have ended up off track as a result. So good move there from Deccas. Lap 15 now. We're up at the P14. Chasing, is that Bilko, who's going to the pits, or Fake's going to the pits, I think. That's really interesting, or maybe he's just trying to break the toe. Oh, he's gaining, look at him, he's gaining, he's going to dive down the inside. No, thinks about it, but car ahead gets shook, goes very deep, and that's another position for us as we're getting another position as well off Parsenel up here, and that's up at the P12. Sits in the middle, tries to defend, good decision, good exit, and he should hold on to these through the S's. P12, lap 16. Oh, that's it, checkered flag. Oh, P12, jeez, yeah, P11 at the end of the day. With penalties, yes, of course. Yeah, really good race. So that was the first race. That's a sprint race. There's two races, so this isn't all. It's not over. Right, so race 2, we're in P11. 12 laps, so this is the sprint route. Okay, so I don't think there's any pitting in this one. So everyone looks like they're on the mediums, at least certainly around him. It's an okay start. It was a little bogged, but everyone else around him was also bogged as well. As, again, he's going to go 3 wide into this corner very slow as the two cars ahead of him touch, and he touches them as well. Everyone's touching each other. It's very sexual. As he gets touched again. What is this, the Catholic Church? Right, so we've dropped a couple of positions, P13 at the moment, and there's a safety car. Oh my god, one of these exists?
Take it easy, don't run into the back of each other. Stay to your Delta.
Okay. So there you have it, safety car on the first bloody lap. Very interesting. So safety car comes in at lap 4, so they've been pacing for a little while. Alright, as he loses the back end, but so does the car ahead of him. But he can't take the position yet until there's a green flag, although...
You're allowed to overtake there?
Yeah, yep. Pink car making some interesting decisions there. I can't see who that driver was, but he is absolutely side by side, wheel to wheel. Who will break the latest? Deccas wasn't in the greatest position. He's got someone putting in the nose, but thinks better of it. Oh, that's ESL that we were battling. Okie dokie.
Some good defense there, ESL.
Yeah, very good defense. Inside is probably the best spot to be for that corner, as we're getting attacked around the outside, off track in order to do it. Are they going to battle through the S's? Is this really going to happen? Yes, they are. Okay, boys. Interesting decision. Very off. Good grief. I thought that pink car was going to absolutely lose his breakfast. As they're still battling away, and ESL loses it ahead, and Deccas has lost 2 positions. Who's that? Who's that ahead of us? I can't see. Oh, that's very exciting. These cars are a bit of a handful. Seeing a couple of tank slappers in this race. Oh, there's more fondling going on. T1. A little bit of a touch there between those two cars. A bit of a tank slapper as well. I think that's Bilko. As we're going to get a better run and exit out of that corner down the straight. They're still side by side. How late does he want to brake? Round the outside isn't the greatest spot, and he's not going to get the position, and we lose a little traction as well ourselves. So we're still P14 on lap 6. As we come through the S's, looks a little slow through there. Maybe a bit of washout from the car ahead. Certainly didn't hit the apex right there as Bilko goes deep. I think it's Bilko. Again, the pink car anyway goes very deep. We're going to get a better exit. This is not really the spot you want to be going 2x2 through. Pink car seeds, but we hit the curb. Unsettles the car and sends us wide. We're going to lose 3 positions here as a result. Very unfortunate.
Tough.
As we're also under the offense from a car behind. Whilst we're trying to attack, Maserati ahead. No, lose traction again. And that's another position gone. Just need to be a bit smoother on the throttle. I don't know what the track temperatures are, but getting a couple of these now. Defending hard from the car behind. I can't see who it is. I don't know that name. It doesn't look familiar. He's going to defend a little bit in the middle. Interesting line. He's going to try and break the toe. He's sitting the car in the middle. He doesn't really. You don't really want to be giving him the inside line here. How late can he break it? He's going to have to give him the space though, and yeah, there we go. Although he's still held on. Other car hasn't been able to get a great exit through the corner there, but second turn, and he's unfortunately lost the position. That's down into P17. Next car back isn't too far behind. They're on the softs, interestingly. Interesting choice to be on the soft compound tyre for a sprint round. It'd be interesting to see if they can make them last.
Alright, Felix, you should be good to regain control.
So they're still battling away here with Wired Up. Maserati ahead. Do these two ever be in different teams, or are they just attached to the hip? I wonder. Food for thought.
Nice move.
They're probably just friends. I'm just thinking about. Very good overtake there under DRS. Not a great line through there. That's not what you want. You want to get away as soon as possible, and we're already on the defense from Wired Up behind. Not going to be through this corner, but Wired Up might have a look through the next one. He's very close. I'm looking at the proximity arrows. He's going to have DRS down here? Or he's going to at least have a slipstream. But we're going to cut away to lap 10, so I guess it doesn't matter. Looks like we've been battling away a little bit. Maserati's gone a little bit wide, so we're going to have an attack on him here. It's going to have to be very late. Inside line's going to be the one to have, though. He's still there.
Okay, good work. Great pass.
And unfortunately he hasn't picked that one up. So we'll have DRS down here though, and hopefully we can get it into the first corner. Has Deccas learned his lesson? Will he take the inside line, or is he going to... Yes! He will! Excellent! This is where to do it. Braking a little bit early. And Maz just got the better of him in the braking zone there. I think Deccas has braked a little early through there. And so unfortunately hasn't been able to get the position, but this is good battle between these two boys. Maz didn't grab the apex, so he's going to get a better run out of here, but this is not really the area you want to be attacking in. Yeah, I wouldn't have done that myself. You just lost a whole bunch of time. So now we're on lap 11, so it's the penultimate lap. Coming towards the end of the penultimate lap, coming onto the last lap more than anything. Getting a really good run. He's going to have another look on down the inside. Again, this is definitely the spot you want. He brakes very late, goes very deep, pushes Maserati wide. Yeah, gets a warning from the game. The stewards are saying no. Maserati's fallen away a lot, actually. I wonder if he's maybe picked up some damage or something to that effect. So, but P15.
Oops, sorry.
Very wide up ahead. I think that's Bilko ahead. It's a pink car of some description. Is a bit of a love tap to the car in front.
Sorry, I know where to go.
As he's had nowhere to go. Is he going to be able to attack on the last lap into the last corner for the last time? He goes deep. He actually gets the apex. He manages to pull it up in time, and bloody oath, he's picked up P14 at the last bloody minute. Well done. He has to hold on though. Is he going to get it? He crosses the line. Oh.
Good stuff, guys.
Good stuff.
Yeah, good racing, guys.
Yeah, great racing. That was exciting.
It was fun racing the Dams guys, rather.